Been a while.
Heed my call.
Nav juggle's great. Inbound elemental is not terrible, unlike those two. Fireguard destroyer is really good, especially with elemental. Hex is really good. Almost tempted to choose the fireguard because I have an unbound. However, Hex is really good. However, fireguard destroyer is really good, and I have an unbound elemental. Plus, the more fireguard destroyers you get, the better fireguard destroyer is, because you can go fireguard destroyer into fireguard destroyer. I actually think I'm going to choose the fireguard. I am going to choose it. It's like actively good, as opposed to Hex, which is reactively good. I mean, Hex is obviously a really good card. It's because I have an unbound elemental. It's also because I have a fireguard destroyer. We're going to go fireguard. We need the fireguard destroyers to cool down my ice rager. Right? Yep. Another unbound. Let's stack them up. Stack them up! Oh, Dark Iron. Yep. Oh, Creeper Knife Juggler. So much synergy going on. I have 2 3-drops of 4 health, which Dark Iron Dwarf can hit, which is a bonus for the Dwarf. I go Dwarf. It's very close. I do already have 2 4s, but the fact that I have Destroyer makes other 4-drops better. Looks like the chat's kind of split on this. Yeah, I'm going to actually take a poll. I'm not going to pick based off of what the chat thinks, but I am curious as to which card chat thinks is better. Alright, so I instant polled the chat on what they think between Dark Iron Dwarf and Haunted Creeper was. Haunted Creeper got approximately 650 votes for about 60% of the vote, and Dark Iron Dwarf got about 400 votes for about 40% of the vote. That said, I think that Dark Iron Dwarf is a little bit better. Haunted Creeper has the Ice Knife Juggler synergy, Dark Iron Dwarf has the just overall good synergy, plus Fireguard Destroyer synergy, since Fireguard Destroyer locks out your 4-drop, or your 5-drop, so the 4-drops are better. It ends up being very close. Razorfin's good with Dark Iron Dwarf. Spectral. Master of Ceremonies actually works with Shaman. I've never, I think, encountered this exact situation. So we will go for it. Kraken. Shattered. A lot of 3-drops. Crackle, crackle. Hex. Fantastic. Almost tempted to pick Loot Hoarder just because of lack of 2s, but Hex is too good. Weapon. Good early game card. No dragons in the deck. That card's good in Shaman. That card's a 2-drop. I have enough 3s, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. With 13 cards left. I don't need to pick a vanilla Raging Worgen. Question is Raging Worgen that much better than Ancient Brewmaster? I have not that many 4s. I'll go with the Brew. Loots. I think I go Master Swordsmith over Abomination here. Because Abomination kills off my precious cards. I do have high health minions, so Abomination is less bad. The Swordsmith just does so little. Dragon Egg, huh? I have a Shattered Sun Cleric, a Dark Iron Dwarf, and a Rockbiter weapon. That's basically... Nah, it's not worse. I think I go Bomb. Even though the other card is a 2-drop, it's so weak that it's not even considered a 2-drop. But I think I have a decent amount of Overload. 3? What? Didn't I have more than that? Maybe I've just seen a lot of Overload cards. Turns out I don't have a decent amount of Overload. Yeah, it's decent enough. Could alternatively go Team Spider for the late game. I don't have that many 4s. And in the late game I have 2 Fireguard Destroyer, Frostwolf Warlord, Wobbling Runs, which is really slow, North Sea Kraken. Which is arguably not enough. Also, I still have the 4-drops are slightly better situation going on. And this card just doesn't do enough. Well, now my late game is really good. I think I picked the Kraken and then I started actually picking quality early game. Loot Order is actively good. Lightning Bolt, I have 2 unbound elementals. Yeah. That's late game. That's useless. Not useless, but not worth it. Battle Cry, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And a 4-drop. And it's not Gold Char Footman. But maybe I choose Gold Char Footman. Nope. Tunnel Trog again. Cool, you're back. I don't think Bloodlust is any good in the deck. This is not a swarmy deck. Nubis Sath seems weak. But the question is, Priestess of Elune weaker? And the answer is Priestess of Elune is weaker. There's no chance Bloodlust actually works in this deck. In any good capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ended up with 6-ish early game cards. 7 if I can't crack them. I'm not gonna pick Mad Scientist. Well, actually, I'm not gonna pick Mad Scientist, I said. However, Mad Scientist is better than Goldshire Footman. I have 1, 2, 3, 4... Only 4 active cards that I'll play. I think the right call here is to pick Mad Scientist. And be a little bit sad, but be happy that you got a 2-drop. I have enough cards in the 4 spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not to mention, that isn't even a great card in the 4 spot. Yeah, the Scientist should end up doing more. Fantastic. That's exactly what I needed. And that's a slightly better 4-drop. This arena features 2 Northsea Krakens, 2 Fireguard Destroyers, and 2 Unbanned Elementals. Fireguards and Unbounds picked really early. They're good cards. This deck has good cards. It's slanted towards the late game. I'm a little fearful of the early game. That's why I picked Mad Scientist over Rumbling Elemental. I don't think I'd have picked Mad Scientist over a better card than Rumbling Elemental, but at the time, Rumbling Elemental was not that good a card. And Mad Scientist was a 2-mana 2/2, which I will of course keep in my opening hand, and then hope I don't draw in the late game. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 active cards I can play, and then 3 reactive cards, which should be a better amount. The curve is fine. It's a little bit heavy, but it's got some quality cards in it. Weak cards include Mad Scientist, Ice Rager, Master of Ceremonies, Rumbling Elemental, and Abomination, and Wobbling Runs. Probably a little on the weak side. I see it as potentially getting run over early. And I'm going to give this deck a guess of... I've recently learned that my average is around 7. I think this is close enough to average. I'm going to guess 7.
I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
Okay. Mad Scientist has decided to grace me with his presence. He's like, "You picked me, sir?" If I can follow that up with Totem and Dispel damage into Crackle, that would be pretty incredible. Then if my early game opponents will be like, "Huh, I wonder what secrets Shaman has."
Powering up. Portals online.
Look, Scientist is helping.
It's clobbering time.
Always never lucky.
Your magic shall not save
I don't have enough mana.
Oh, right, Overload. It's a mechanic. Oh, no! Oh, Repentance. Eh? Oh my gosh. Wait, that only makes it a 6/4, which is still bad against Spellbreaker. That's so sad.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner.
I was always gonna play that +4.
Put this apple on your head.
I am the dancing master.
Reporting for duty.
Miss Totem? No. That's fine. Oh, Tomb Spider, maybe. I don't really need to kill off that Silverhand recruit. Yes I do, in order to stop the 3 plus the 1 from going into this one. But curve-wise, this is better. I'll go curve. I'm really tempted to use his, late game the 3-2 is probably better than the 2-3. No, I'll go 2-3. I need something small attack to get rid of recruits. Higher health. So I feel like he's got a Murloc Knight in his hand. The trump card right there. The purpose is killing recruits, it's about the same anyways.
2 heroes enter, 1 hero leaves.
To Northrend!
Touché. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I'm ready. This makes me feel really good. But I think I still lose. Actually, I might win because of this Hungry Crab. It's not the only time I've done that. Nursing Crack, is that a better? No, it's gotta be good. That's a card. Fear that crab. Yes. You ain't got nothing on crab there. Old crabby.
Reporting for duty.
One off. 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 17. Huh, actually if I... No, I couldn't have had lethal if I had hit him with that. Because, unless I hit him with both. Yeah, but then I'd leave something on the board. Anyways. Nah.
Are you ready for this? Reporting for duty.
Shields up.
Well played. Well played.
Crab killing blow. Yay.
For Doomhammer.
Hey, Mad Scientist is here again. Good job, Mad Scientist. I wanted to play Scientist, but he's about to play a 3-drop, which is usually a 3-3 or a 3-4. Plus, if somehow nothing is played, I do 1 extra damage with this play.
I'll show them all! Pass me that arc light spanner!
Very slow moving game by him. Alright, I need to play my battle cry this turn. I'll save this.
For the Lich King!
Wanna blow something up?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Of course I want to play the Unbound Elemental into the Lightning Bolt, but I also want to make sure to play Battle Cry for a chance at free rolling this 3-2. So it looks like my plan is 1+4 then. Crab. Not today. My Exna. Yeah. Or not now. Yesterday. Not this game. I actually hadn't considered that it had a battle cry. I mean, Marksman is still better. But that's interesting to think of that. We have to store its power when it's truly necessary to unleash the crab.
Watch your back.
For Doomhammer!
Oh, come on, mad scientist! I'll take you, Knife Juggler.
The pleasure is mine.
Put this apple on your head.
It's getting hot in here!
No, yes.
Mind if I roll knee? Hey, catch!
Knife Juggler, too scared. Rumble. Actually, doing while Shaman would work pretty well. No, on this turn I can do 1+4 though.
Tazdingo! Yes!
So if I rumble onto that, and I lightning bolt it, that'd be pretty incredible. Dark Iron Dwarf, it's unnecessary. Doesn't help. I think a Tomb Spider. Maybe a Anubis Sentinel. No, that's bad. No, it's good. That's pretty good. It's dependent. It's too risky. Tomb Spider. If I rumble that, it's pointless. There's the crab again. That's of course pointless. Okay. If I'd chosen crab, my luck would have been better. Ooh, overload combo. Cute. Go, go, ogre! Oops. Slight misplay by the ogre there.
Something needs tinkering?
Glory to the Sindora.
Wonder if I should sacrifice the Sentinel or leave it as a 4-2. You can choose either. Trade, trade. If I do sack this, +3/+3 to something means the other thing potentially won't die. Might be able to clear the board if I get this buffed. Actually, oh, I can rig it. Let's rig this thing. Of course. Rig those odds.
For the Lich King!
Abomination, Shattered... No, how about if I Abomination this, and then Totem... Totem's pointless, but might as well play Totem. There's no play in this world where I never not Totem. Or I don't Totem. So this will deal 6 to that, which means to finish it, all I need is to hit it with 1. Yeah, I should play this with Yen Bound, because the Shatter just dies.
What we do.
Fancy.
I will help.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Spread out the power.
Something needs tinkering?
Pretty lucky Destroyer. Destroyer's hot. Hot, hot, hot.
I give up.
On fire.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
Going second, I'll keep the Rock Batter as a tempo grab, in case I need to play 2 and a 1 to counter his 2. Which would hopefully lead to a 3, but I don't have a 3. I have a 3. That's not a 3. Most of the time. That's a good 3. Rock Batter, Coin, Huge Toad. Good play.
Elements guide.
I take my first player. I will be first player now. Is what that play says.
Wanna blow something up?
Sadness.
Don't
Pretty sadness. It's a pretty big swing. That loses games. That has to die. Keep on curve. Next turn, I guess I play this set of twinsies. Never really realized how close these look to each other. (5-2) is really good against that. 4-2 not so much. 2-4 certainly not. But I only need to do 2. Yeah, I'll play both of these. That's a tough board clear there. It might be done for after that play. Without a good way to deal 1 damage. It's gonna be worth hexing. I guess I play this to try to defeat that. I'm not that far off yet. Not that far gone.
2 heroes enter. 1 leaves.
Aggressive. As far as turns go, that is actually not that bad for me. It is aggressive. It's not that bad. Abomination clears this board, but I'd rather do something slightly better. Maybe Abomination's better. No, it wasn't really. Slot or bust. Pretty sure there's no spare part that saves me. I was wrong.
Well played.
Okay, fine.
Well played. For Doomhammer. For the Frost Wolves.
Pretty sweet hand there. 1, 2, 3.
I am ready.
My hand got a lot worse. Classes that can't deal 1. All they can do is feel bad when they make this play. They lose 2 health. And I'm down a spare part on him. But at least I don't lose a 2-drop. And I don't lose the coin.
Put this apple on your head.
Play that into Fire Guard Destroyer, which is kind of a small mini point of the draft I've had.
Tazdingo! Yes.
Okay. Makes me feel less bad.
Don't mess with us.
So I'm afraid of this thing hitting that, becoming a 3-3, and then going up to a 3-4. That implies I should hit it now. So I will.
Put this apple on
I could return this back for some value. Questionable value. I think better to return the spider though. Hit, hit. Totem? Totem on this turn. Unless I get a 2-drop. Orban card, that's a good card.
Suck steel, swine. Suck steel, swine.
You smell like a leopard. Shush.
Spit hits Divine Shield. Always lucky. Nope.
Glory to the Sindori. Get back, you scabby dogs.
Some weak sauce cards there, but good enough. Wobble Totem. Wobble wobble. No time. Alright. 4 plus 1, and then I only have 5. I think it's not yet time. Is it too soon to break the wobbling ones? I go Kraken to this, totem there, and then kill both of his totems. That's a pretty good turn. And do I want to voluntarily break the runts is the question. It's really tough to play that card, so I should play that card. And then the only question is whether or not I break this runt. I think I'm going to hold it. Fell Reaver. Oh dear. That's a big card. Totem. Got a totem. I did not mean to shout totem. I meant to shout something more meaningful than that. Taunt totem, really. Okay, so I should be able to play 3 cards next turn, and then those 3 cards will be the only cards left in his hand. I believe he's got 2 spare parts in his hand? No, 1 spare part. There's 1 spare part, and he's got 1 Guild Scarab Discovery. Huh. Okay. That's a turn. Oh, my second North Sea Kraken. So do we make him burn? Well, he cannot win the game with these 2 cards, so I win.
I'll put it on your death. I'm out of cards.
We can make him suffer.
blades, friend.
It's okay. You can still win.